Did you tell someone about our deals?
Of course she told me everything.
What?
You are under arrest, miss. I have heard everything you said.
You can't do this to me, officer. I am innocent.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or may be used against you in a court of law.
To whom do I owe this unexpected visit?
You are an inmate, for crying out loud. I can come here anytime I want. Anyways, the unexpected has happened.
What?
Dr. Lee is here together with Suzan. They were apprehended yesternight.
Meaning Suzan snitched.
As we talk right now, my job is at stake. That foolish woman told Officer Kirk everything.
That doesn't sound so good, Lizzie.
I wish we killed her before she ruined everything. At least you have nothing to lose. You are facing life imprisonment. What about me?
Calm down, Lizzie. All you need to do right now is to get me out of this place.
Do you think it's that easy? This is a maximum prison, for Christ's sake.
I know. There is always a way. Just think of anything, sweetheart.
Give me time to figure out the available loopholes. Probably I can help you to request for jail transfer.
I knew you were a smart girl. If it works, I can arrange with my guys to hijack the prison vehicle and get me out.
Exactly. Just be ready. It can happen anytime. I will update you tonight.
That sounds great. I'm hoping for good news.
Who could be that? Sally, where are you here?
Calm down, Sarah. I'm not here for a fight. I come in peace.
That still doesn't answer me. I don't remember inviting you here.
What's happening here, Sarah? Who is this woman?
Ask her.
My name is Sally. I'm Johnson's wife.
That's good to hear. Have a seat, please. So what brings you here, please?
Well, I'm here on behalf of my husband.
Tell me more about it.
Sarah here has been denying him access to see his kids. He is very worried about Nina and Pete's well-being.
I understand. I think we need to have a conversation about that. What do you think, sweetheart?
I don't think there is anything to talk about. John has never been interested in supporting his children. I wonder why he wants them into his life now.
I understand, my love, but they are still his kids. I have been talking to you about the same.
So he decided to send you to me.
Don't think like that, Sarah. We are all adults.
I think we should come up with a co-parenting plan. John deserves to see his kids. He has a right to do so.
Will he pay for all the expenditures I have incurred? I have been supporting my kids single-handedly since they were barely 5 years old.
But they are also your kids, Sarah.
What do you suggest, my love?
As you know, I took John to court and filled a restraining order against him. I have to go to the same court and drop it.
Is that hard to ask for?
Please don't pretend as if you don't know what John did the last time he visited us.
What did he do?
Your husband tore down our living room. He literally broke everything.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Please forgive him.
We already forgave him, but he needs to behave himself if at all we are going to consider co-parenting. I can't allow him to disrespect my wife.
I know, sir. I will talk to him, please.
You better do so.
Can I at least see them?
As who? Why would you want to see my kids?
My husband sent me to check on them. I have their gifts from their dad too.
Just allow her, Sarah. It will not cost us anything.
If you say so, Richard.
Call Nina and Pete.
I just hope my wife is okay. Sarah and her boyfriend can do anything.
Good morning, sir. How may I help you?
Nothing much, miss. I'm just window shopping.
Why were you so lenient with her?
Calm down, sweetheart. Whatever you have done is the best thing any parent could have done for their kids. I'm so proud of you, my love.
I still don't see the essence of her meeting my kids. She is a nobody to me.
Don't talk like that, Sarah. In fact, she is a very brave woman to clean her husband's mess. I am your husband, Sarah. Please allow Johnson to be meeting his kids. I don't have any problem with it.
I'm only doing this because of you. You know I love you.
Of course, my wife. I will accompany you to drop the restraining order. We will meet up with Johnson and the kids to come up with a co-parenting plan.
Your wish is my command, sir.
I can't believe my plan worked out. At least John can now concentrate on us.
Yes, sweetheart. Is everything okay?
Of course everything is okay. Sarah and her husband accepted to co-parent.
That's great news. Please come and pick me up. We need to celebrate the good news.
Where are you at, darling?
I'm sending you the location pin. You are the best thing that has ever happened to me. I love you, sweetheart.
And I love you more, darling.
I need to go to the hospital and see Suzan.
I will accompany you if you don't mind.
Of course. Let's go, darling. I'm still wondering how Suzan could think of hurting Nina.
I kept telling you Suzan was hiding something, but you couldn't believe me.
Please stop blaming me, Richard. I'm so hurt.
Okay, Mom. At least you can agree with me that Suzan is not as good as we all thought.
How could she make Nina, her only niece, to suffer so much pain, thinking that her baby died only to realize she was involved in trafficking him?
It's very sad indeed. The good thing is he is alive. We only need to know where he is and how we can have the boy reunite with his mother.
That's very true, Richard. How could I have done this without you? Thanks for everything.
Anything for you, my dear.
Crying will not solve anything, miss. You just need to cooperate here. Tell me what happened on that fateful day. How did you end up in the park?
Which park, sir?
Madam, I'm not here to beat around the bush.
Well, I had gone somewhere to catch up with my friend Dr. Lee.
Can you remember the place?
Of course, yes. I'm in so much pain, sir. I have a right to proper medical care. How could you pick me from the hospital like this? I mean, I haven't recovered fully yet.
Calm down, miss. If you cooperate and tell me the whole truth, you will be a witness to the case. You will have your freedom back.
It is a very big cartel, sir. Most members are not even in this country.
What do you do? How does it work?
It's a child trafficking gang. My friend Willie approached me requesting if I could get a baby boy for his client.
Continue, ma'am.
I was living with my pregnant niece, Nina, who was almost due for delivery then.
And
as the due date approached, I put Nina under a certain medication to make her weak. I mean, to make CS the only option to deliver her baby.
what?
When the day approached, I rushed Nina to the hospital where she used to attend her antenatals.
And
After like 3 hours painful contractions, Dr. Cynthia opted for CS since Nina couldn't give birth normally.
so how did Dr. Lee come into the picture?
She is just but a pig. She is greedy and doesn't care about her patients. On this case she came in as an anesthesiologist.
Okay,
Dr. Lee is also Dr. Cynthia's friend. Dr. Cynthia called Dr. Lee to help out in Nina's operation. She is the only known anesthesiologist in this area, so there was no other option. It just had to be her.
was it planned? I mean, does Cynthia know Dr. Lee's fishy dealings?
No, sir. It was just a coincidence, if I may say. Madam Lee is the cartel's doctor, though. She has organized so many child trafficking deals of her patients' babies.
What?
I don't know how she played along inside the operation room, but she called me to go and pick the baby. She managed to switch Nina's baby with a dead one.
That's so sad.
From the hospital I went straight to the go-down where I was to meet Willie to finalize the transaction.
And
Upon arrival, I realized Willie was not alone. He was with a certain lady, Jessica.
Jessica.
Instead of giving me my money, they beat me nearly to death and abandoned me there.
Sorry for that, miss.
When Dr. Lee called to ask for her money, I told her the deal went wrong. She didn't believe me. She started threatening me day and night.
Does that explain why you shifted from your old place?
Exactly. I had to leave for my own safety.
Continue, miss.
On that fateful day, she lured me to meet her up, promising me she meant no harm. I don't remember what transpired after that. I only woke up in the hospital bruised everywhere.
Is that all, miss?
Yes, sir.
How long has this been going?
I joined an already existing cartel. I sincerely have no idea when it began.
Just for clarification, miss. How much do you know Dr. Lee?
I met her during one of our deals. She approached me and introduced herself. That's how we became friends.
Do you have an idea where the baby is?
No, sir. I don't know where Willie and Jessica took the baby.
I now understand the baby belongs to Nina, Johnson's daughter. Her dad had filled the case of a missing person here.
That's true. Nina Johnson is my niece, the one whom we stole and sold her baby.
Where is her?
I have no idea. Probably she is still in the hospital.
Thanks for the information, ma'am.
Can you take me back to the hospital now? I feel so much pain, sir.
Of course, we will take you to a different hospital under strict security. You are now a witness in this case.
I just need painkillers, please.
Good morning, Madam Sarah.
Good morning, Miss Linet. I'm here to see my sister Suzan, please.
So you were not aware?
Aware of what? Did something bad happen to her?
Not really, but the police took her. She regained her conscience and the police had to take her to write a statement.
What? Why didn't you inform us?
At least she spoke to your husband Richard. I thought Richard knew she was taken.
No, miss. I have no idea she was taken by police. I left her here. Let's just go to the police station, my dear.
I just hope they didn't do something bad to her.
How did it go, darling?
I managed to convince Sarah to allow you to see the kids.
That's great news, my love. Did you happen to see them?
You mean Nina and Pete?
Of course, darling.
Yes. I managed to see them, though Nina looked pale and weak.
What, did she look pregnant?
No, sweetheart. Pick up your phone, John.
Hello, Mr. Johnson.
Yes, officer. Did you manage to get something?
Come to the station ASAP. We have information pertaining your daughter Nina and the baby.
Right away, sir.